Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in purchasing this book, please check a link down in the description below. And I actually practice what I preach and I walk the talk. I live on literally almost nothing. What is going on, YouTube? It is 120 degrees outside and I am going to the library to pick up some DVDs that I put on hold forever ago and they're finally there. And because I'm going to the library and gas is so expensive, I'm combining my trips and I'm gonna make a trip because I'm out of half and half, but that's all I need. But if they have deals on whole chickens, I'm gonna grab them because they're cheaper, easier to cook, and you can do a lot more with them. So let's just take a look at the kitchen real quick. That's my roommate's. I didn't do that. But so here's the freezer. Mine's the one on the bottom and his is the one on the top. So I still have a whole bunch of beef. I've got pork that I got on sale. It's a reduced price. I got some flour and then this ice cream. By the way, this ice cream is not good. If you ever want like cookies and cream ice cream, go with Breyers or Dryers or whatever that name is, because you can seriously like taste the syntheticness of the cheaper brand. It's really weird. But that's not mine. And then the bananas are mine, so I'll probably make some banana bread. And you would look in the fridge and think, I've got nothing, right? So the fridge on the right side is mine, on the left side is my roommate's. So I've got a tiny, tiny bit of half and half. I've got some milk that I've been using from the Nido, and it's past its best by date, so I'm using it for things like cereals, but I pretty much make my own cereal. I've got a little bit of bread, 98-cent bread, might get some more bread, got a couple eggs and some chicken, and like I said, I prefer whole chicken because it's a lot cheaper. But I put this in the fridge in case I can't get a whole chicken, then it'll be in there thawing. And then I've got cheese over here. So even, you know, people say I don't have any food. Well, I can make chicken. I can make chicken sandwiches. I can make egg sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches. I can make grilled cheese sandwiches. And then we've got plenty of sugar, milk, and coffee. So I'm good on coffee. So if I cook up that chicken, I can make it with some Parmesan. I can make it with some mac and cheese. I can take the gravy from a whole chicken and make gravy for some mashed potatoes and gravy. I've got veggies in cans down at the bottom, so I've got some peas and corn and green beans. So veggies, starch, and meat, it's all taken care of. And you know, I haven't been shopping technically for months, but I'm running low. And usually this is when I'd make one big trip, but you know, spend like $200 or $250 and it would last me for several months. But I'm not at that point yet. I still have another month or so left of a good amount of food. Just need to get the half and half while Rocky guards the fort. Yeah, guard the fort, mister. Okay, so no deals on chicken. They had deals on steak and pork, but I don't want steak and pork. I'm trying to stay away from those. So I just got the half and half, so no other deals. Plus, I got my nephew's birthday present. Totally unexpected, but it was there and it was perfect. So in California, fireworks, any fireworks are illegal. They're all over the place here. So I got him some sparklers, 2 6-packs that he can share with his brothers and sisters. And then I got this one big one for $5. And yeah, so he's only like 6, so you got to start him small. And my brother will probably light this for him, but it'll be a cool little fountain thing. And his birthday present's taken care of. It was $11 total for the fireworks. And then like oh my gosh, the half and half, $4.49. Yeah, $4.49. Wow, it's the same price as Walmart. That's what they're charging for the half and half now. I used to, back in my day, 2 years ago, half and half used to be $1.89. Okay? All right, and just got out of the library. What do we got? We got Spider-Man, No Way Home. Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark, what are we gonna do? We got Ghostbusters Afterlife. We got Matrix Resurrections. Mr. Anderson. Okay, everybody, first and foremost, I apologize for any bad sound, but I'm not using a microphone. So, quick trick. So this is the chicken breast. Now look how thick that is. That is a really, really thick chicken breast. Nobody needs a chicken breast this big. What my mom used to do when we were kids is she would cut it in half long ways. And then you now have two. And the thing about this, not only does it cook faster and uses less energy to cook, but everybody thinks they have a full breast, because back in the 80s, this was the size of a chicken breast. And we would get half that because she'd cut that in half. But, you know, all the stuff they pump into chickens to make their breasts so big, because people like the chicken breast. So anyway, that's actually more than enough. You're only supposed to have the size of your palm. And this is actually 4 pieces, but geez. All right, so what we've got is 2 chicken breasts cut into 4 with a little bit of vegetable oil. We're just gonna start cooking them. That is 2 breasts turned into 4 meals. Okay, so I've got 3 dinners. All right, so we've got, I was able to find some gravy, but it was in my freezer, but it's only enough for 1 meal. So that's what I'm gonna eat tonight. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy. And then I got some peas and corn, canned peas and corn. And then that's 3 meals right there. And one of the breasts was so big I had to cut that one in half, so it actually made 5. So I've got 2 more large chicken breasts, which I'm gonna save, and those are gonna make chicken sandwiches with the bread that I've got left. And then I also have some extra peas and carrots, which are also gonna go in the fridge, and I'll eat those with my sandwich. The potatoes that I chose today were buttery golden selects, delicious. Mailman must be trying to rob us again, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So some people are gonna, you know, whenever you make a food video, the comments are half good and half bad. And I'm just gonna say this, if I get too many bad comments, if people are in there being rude, talking about my diet, I weigh 148 pounds, I'm 5'7", I'm well within a healthy BMI, where 65% of the United States are unfit and have diabetes, pre-diabetes, overweight, and obese. So just be quiet, be polite, you know, have some common courtesy, okay? If you don't like the video, just scroll on. But, you know, not all potatoes hold for 2 years, but these do. So those were getting close to out of date, just had a couple months left. So we got plenty of food, and we're gonna get to eating. Put them in the fridge, folks. Do not waste food, especially now. All right, so got my nephew's present wrapped. Yeah, go ahead and laugh at the old lady wrapping paper, but it's all I had. So do not waste anything. I'm using up my last fancy root beer that my brother gave me a long time ago. And we've got the food. That's a lot of food. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat it all, but let's take a bite of the mashed potatoes. That's really good. The gravy that I made needs a little less pepper, but it's still really good. So on the next time I can get a whole chicken on sale, I only buy them when they're reduced, and I buy them at Smart and Final Extra, which is a Kroger company. So if you guys have Kroger, Winco is too far, and the prices are it's comparable to whatever you get here. So I'm not really saving any money by driving an hour and a half to Winco or an hour to Winco. We don't have Aldi here. Everybody talks about Aldi, but we don't have it. And we don't have a grocery outlet either. So my choices are Safeway, Walmart, Smart and Final Extra, or Smith's. Smith's is good. Smith's has the best prices on vegetables. Smart and Final Extra has the best prices on reduced meat. And Walmart has the best prices on like cheese and milk. And canned vegetables. So you guys know that, and I'm being totally serious when I say this, we are headed for a recession if we're not in one already. And people freak out about recessions, but when I look at the demographics of my YouTube channel, the majority of viewers are age 45 or older. Even if you're 20, that's fine. We've been there, done that through recessions, and look, we're still alive because you wouldn't be watching me if we weren't still alive. It can be scary because there might be layoffs, but just remember, if you can survive on unemployment, do it for as long as you can. And then when the time comes where you have to get a job, you might not be able to get that executive level position where you're making $75,000 a year. You might have to work at Taco Bell or Walmart or Panda Express. Funny thing, Panda Express where I live is hiring right now at $18.50 an hour, and I make $14.68. And no raises. I've been there over a year, no raises. They've now told me that I used to have a helper. They're saying we're not, and he moved to a different department. They're saying we're not replacing your helper. You're out here all on your own, and we're not rehiring for that position. No raises, and good luck. And then yesterday they had me move a bunch of things that were like 60 pounds. And when I say a bunch, I mean like 200 of them that were 60 pounds each. And it took me the entire day. And then the store manager comes up to me and tells me I shouldn't have done that and that we're going to have to move them all back. So I'm this close to quitting because I'm finding that when and anybody who works in retail can attest to this, that you're unappreciated. You're given the shaft every time you ask for everything, and I've had to deal with horrible customers, and the truth is that I don't need the job. I can work anywhere I want, which comes with the freedom of being debt free and saving your money and living a really frugal lifestyle. I mean, like super frugal. Like I think I got it down to like $450 a month for the last 6 months. I haven't been spending anything. Because my medical was taken care of and all this other stuff, medical insurance. I don't buy vitamins or supplements or diet pills or I can't even I don't spend money on like anything. I can't, other than food. I can't really think of anything that I spend money on. My entertainment, if most people will go out and they'll drop $200 or $300. Well, and I'm looking out the window as I'm speaking to you. I'm sorry. It's really weird for me to just stare at the camera. But, so my entertainment, long time ago, years ago, I probably spent $200, right? On like everything that I've used ever since. And I'm talking like 10 years ago. I got inflatable rafts. Someone bought me a metal detector, cornhole, horseshoes, softball gear, frisbee, football, soccer ball, you name it. And my entertainment is, I'm entertained. I went to the library and I got a bunch of movies, you saw it, for free. So when I try and entertain myself, I think, okay, free, then cheap, then I'll pay for it. So first I'll try at the library. And if the library didn't have those DVDs available, I would have went to Redbox and paid $1.50 per rental. But I don't like that because it's inconvenient because it's only for one night and you have to hurry to get it back. Sorry, I'm not eating. Let's have some veggies. And then if that didn't work, then I would pay for the movie. Like rent, like on my Roku box. But I'll do anything I can before paying for it. I'll also ask friends if they have it. Like some people, oh, sorry, Rocky. Some people have subscriptions to like Disney Plus, Netflix, stuff like that. And I'll be like, hey, do you have Eternals, right? I think that's on Disney Plus. Do you have Eternals? And they'll be like, yeah, I have it. Oh, can I come over? And then we'll watch a movie together. I'll bring dinner because it's cheap. The last whole chickens I bought, and this is a couple days ago, not a couple days, a couple weeks ago. I got 2 whole chickens for $6 and change. So $3 each. They weren't big chickens, they were little chickens, but the deals are still out there, and I'm finding that the majority of stuff that's like gone up in price is prepackaged foods. Believe it or not, people think that if you go to the frozen food section of Walmart and you buy White Castle sliders, people actually think that that's cooking at home. That's not a joke. I'm not being funny. Like, you might be giggling, but no, like, people really think that that means that they're cooking at home. They think that buying Red Baron pizza and cooking it at home is cooking at home. And technically it is, but it's not cooking from scratch. It's not cooking from ingredients, which are super, super cheap. I've actually dug into my stockpile of the stuff I've got left of the granola, the Augustin Farms granola. And I usually eat oatmeal if I get like a craving or something, and I'm mixing in the nutty granola and making it into a cereal, and it's really good. I'm trying not to spend anything. I'm challenging myself, I guess, or I'm trying to spend as little as I possibly can. And I want to go through everything I've got on hand before I go shopping again. But one of the biggest ways to save is just stop wasting food. Anything, even if it's just like a spoonful of something, incorporate it into the next recipe, like I did with this gravy. It's only enough for 1 serving, but I never threw it away. You got to use that stuff up. It's delicious. All right, folks. Even though we're heading into a recession, we've been here before. This ain't our first rodeo, okay? So don't freak out. Just realize, just keep your job as long as you can. If you lose it, collect unemployment. If you lose that, then just look for the first job you can find. Don't swallow your pride for a while. It's okay. You know, you got to make some money somehow, and there is you should not be ashamed of any job that you have. You should be proud of the work that you do. All right, folks, that's what I got for you today. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. Let's see how much sleep Rocky is going to, how much space he's going to bless me with tonight.
There is more geographical data in the biblical text for the location of Sodom than there is for any other.
Oh, I'm in luck. 13 inches.
The Bible was very, very clear that it was
Perfect.
east of the Dead Sea, and it was very clear it was east of Jerusalem, and it Ptolemy matches
Awesome.
the graphics of the text.
You know he's too cute and I can't move him. Look at him. Look at how adorable he is. And he knows it. Got a little drool bubble going there, buddy. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. You're so cute. You're a spoiled boy, yes you are.